All right, here we are on the way to the Mississippi River from Minnehaha Falls. And we've got Don and Jason. We just started talking. They're so nice.
Hi.
What were you asking me about?
Oh, we asked Jeremiah if he was through hiking because he has a pack and he's got the foldy sleep pad on it. So we were wondering if there was like a through hike trail that was running through here that we hadn't heard about.
So what do you know about through hiking?
We know through hiking. We're from California, so we of course know the Pacific Crest Trail, and we like Lake Tahoe. We have done a few nights, not a super long hike, but a few nights at a time in the Desolation Wilderness area of Tahoe.
Over by Emerald Bay, right?
Yes.
Sweet. Do you have any like special experiences you want to share? Any wildlife encounters up there?
Not there, but we were in Pinnacles National Park a few years ago, and we like to do sunrise hikes. So we get up at like 1 a.m. and go to a trailhead and climb up to watch sunrise. And a couple years ago, we were sitting there waiting, and a little gray fox just came around and hung out around us for a little bit. We didn't feed him.
Of course. But he was kind of hoping.
He was probably hoping. He came up and smelled my shoes. So obviously people had probably fed him because he was acclimated to people, but we were just very careful and quiet, and he eventually wandered off.
So are you like all about those like conservation efforts and stuff, or you like to stay in line with them, or?
As much as we can. We try. It's so hard, you know, there's plastic everywhere, but you know, we've got a plastic bottle here, but we're on a trip from California here to Minnesota, and then going through Devil's Tower and Yellowstone and Glacier National Park.
Wow.
And this bottle will go with us the whole time. We try to reuse things if we end up with plastic and conserve water. It's a drought everywhere. Yeah, we try as much as we can.
So I'm in the middle of downtown Minneapolis and I run into these people. How amazing is that? We get people that like are on that same exact path of travel and mindfulness. That's so great.
Yes, probably this bottle will join us backpacking as our bidet. We put a little bidet attachment to it.
Do you really? Cool.
We don't use toilet paper for the most part, and
Wow.
Yeah.
And then everything's just natural, goes back in the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So were your parents very?
No.
No. So is it something? What do you think drove you towards, your mindfulness in those areas?
I don't know where it started.
When did it start?
I think I really got into hiking a few years ago. I have an aunt that had breast cancer, and we decided to hike in the Grand Canyon to like celebrate her remission.
Yeah.
So I just started hiking a lot at home in California, and that's probably where it started, just realizing how great it is to go for a hike. How I would often joke if I had a bad day at work, I'd go for a rage hike after work to calm down and feel better. And then it just kind of went from there. You are outside and you see trash on the ground and it makes you mad, and you just kind of start to learn.
Wow, so just the path led itself to you.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So where is your next destination? You said Devil's Tower. Isn't that the one from Close Encounters?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. First we're going to go through Keystone, South Dakota, and go see Mount Rushmore. I wish I knew the indigenous name of it. I don't know it off the top of my head.
It'll be public knowledge within 5 years. Awareness is spreading.
Yes.
Yeah. People aren't that bad.
Yeah. Yep. And then Devil's Tower, Yellowstone, Glacier National Park, and then back home to the San Francisco Bay Area.
maybe a pass by Crater Lake.
Oh yeah, Crater Lake. We're going to try to go through there too.
You can cliff jump there, but I'm sure you know that.
Yes, we're going to do the Griswold viewing of Crater Lake, where we drive in, get out of the car, look at it, get back in the car and keep driving, because it's on our one long day driving home.
I get it. And you can pass through and drive right through and like not go too far out of the way.
Yeah.
Sweet. What are some of your favorite parts about living in California?
You know what? I like that we have year-round outdoor stuff. I grew up here in Minnesota, but I'm not a winter person. So I love that any month, any day, even in the rain, it's not too cold to go outside and hike. I love our blue skies. I love the mountains. I really miss thunderstorms. That's not one of the questions you asked, but it never thunderstorms in the Bay Area where we live.
You're right. I've been over there for the only thunderstorm I've been in was here, and then in April.
Yeah.
And then I think the year before that here. Yeah, I haven't seen thunderstorms.
Yeah, it doesn't thunder where we are. So I miss thunderstorms. I kind of miss the change of seasons, but I don't miss the long dark days of winter.
For anyone who's traveling, right? Are you planning on traveling? Maybe kind of scared.
Well, first wear your face covering, please.
But we are 6 feet apart right here. Our faces for sure.
But just it's not scary. Just be safe. Go be outdoors. It's safe to be outdoors. We have a big open country. Even if you're just walking around your neighborhood, go outside. Be amongst the trees and the grass and the shrubs. If you're scared to walk alone out on trails, find an organization near you. I volunteer for an organization called Save by Nature in California, whose whole mission is to bring people from all walks of life outdoors. I'm sure there's something wherever you're watching from, there's some place near you where people will take you out safely outdoors and show you things, help you learn to be more comfortable outdoors. We only have one planet. Keep it safe.
Heck yeah. And maybe they can learn in the same way. If they're not picking up the trash already, then maybe they should, once they get annoyed like you were.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Dawn and Jason, for your time, for sharing, and just your company. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Good luck on your travels.
Best wishes on the rest of your journey.
Thank you so much. Yeah.